Oh, I went to the wrong one. I went to the wrong one. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Tales Get Told, Prayers in the Static. I am your good friend and your game master for the evening, I suppose. And with me today are my most wonderful and lovely of players, victims, um, collaborative storytellers. Oleander.
Oh, hello. I'm Oleander. Uh, you can find me at Twitter, at Tumblr, and at TikTok at Stray Nerd Boy. And if you like hearing my voice, I'm on a podcast called Blurred of Mouth Podcast, and that is at Blurred of Mouth Pod on Twitter.
Amazing. Sorry.
Is there anything I missed?
I
Oh
don't.
wait, I'm playing Cam, who's an android, who was
Yeah, we
revealed to
did
be an android last
game
2 weeks ago.
session. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. Thank you. And of course, also with us here today is Josephine.
Hello, everyone. I'm Josephine at Scary Dog Friend on Twitter and TikTok. I'm also a co-host of a podcast, Monster Fuckers Anonymous. The next episode's coming out next week. It's going to be very fun. I am also on every Wednesday is Roll for Luck at Girls Run These Worlds. They are currently casting, so if you are a woman or a femme aligning person and such, definitely get your ass over there and try out some casting. Every other Wednesday is Dead Zone over at Starlight Tales, where I play Mitski, a horrible woman. And I bring to you another horrible woman. I'm playing Nico Scarlett, the Marine, or Commodore Major Scarlett.
And what's the name of her ship?
The name of my ship is SS Big Sexy.
Yeah, just so you know how horrible this woman especially is. And last but of course not least, my co-producer and very good friend, Ibraheem.
Hello, my name is Ibraheem. I'm playing Dr. Imho Abridge. Somehow, Dr. Abridge has been the most normal person on the crew, which is really unexpected to be. I thought that this was going to go different. But yes, Dr. Abridge last session discovered that Cam is not human. And we're going to do some stuff with that. You can find me here every other Friday on the Prayers in the Static with Kendo. You can also find me on TikTok, on Twitter. I'm almost the number one Ibraheem on TikTok, so we're coming up on that. Only need another 100,000 followers to beat the other Ibraheem, but we're going to do it. We're going to get it. And also, you can catch me here on Twitch. I stream intermittently at Ibraheem_MA. Happy to be here with y'all.
Yeah, I didn't know there was another Ibraheem.
Oh, there's so many Ibraheems.
Yeah, I meant on
To
TikTok.
the death. Cage match.
I'm going to get him. I'm going to get
Cage
him.
match.
The one thing is he's bigger than me and also
gonna
more strong. So I'm going to have to use my wits more than my
Exactly.
my muscles.
Exactly.
Absolutely. So yes, today we are continuing our game of Mothership, as they have told you. A sci-fi horror game taking place in our wonderfully collaboratively built setting that we're still working on. And all of these games are just going to keep adding on to the lore and history of this setting, and I'm very excited to see where it all goes. But let's get a brief recap of what happened last time. The 3 crew members, or I guess now temporary crew members, so you're not civilians, but whatever. The 3 crew members of the SS Big Sexy. I guess there are 5. God, I'm really bashing this one today. The 5 crew members of the SS Big Sexy were hired by Zodiac Holdings' subsidiary company, Scorpio, to help stop the transport ship, the Rejoice of Pearl, from crashing into the satellite colony of Butler's Dawn. Everything on Butler's Dawn has essentially been shut down, including communications, transportation, so on and so forth. But people, of course, need to get to work and need to keep working because everything's going to be fine because these people are going to stop it. They learned from Scorpio that the transport ship was taking precious cargo from one place to another, and that cargo seems to have gotten out. And according to the last received transmission from the ship, had escaped, commandeered the vessel, and then changed the destination and trajectory of the Rejoice of Pearl to essentially into a head-on collision with the Butler's Dawn. Now, our crew met up with the Rejoice of Pearl, or found it at the very least, only to receive a transmission from it, from the management AI of the Rejoice of Pearl, um, stating that that cargo number 2331 isn't a danger. They should let it go, turn around, everything's fine, or they would have to hurt them. And what did our players do? Not turn around. And so, continuing on the fight, a Commodore ship that isn't the SS Big Sexy, but is the SS Suns Out Guns Out, um, detached from the Rejoice of Pearl, and almost as if being driven remotely, began attacking the SS Big Sexy. And as the two of you entered into a dogfight while you were trying to keep up with the Rejoice of Pearl, you all were finally able to latch on to the SS Suns Out Guns Out so that you could hack into its computer to get it to stop. And upon doing that, Cam, you made a connection with the AI that is both managing the Rejoice of Pearl and the Suns Out Guns Out, and realized that it was far more intelligent, possibly even sapient, thus causing a bit of a conundrum amongst your own circuitry. And we left off with Cam having a bit of a malfunctioning issue right in front of Dr. Imho Abridge, who up until this point did not know that Cam was an android. What will happen? Will they be able to stop the Rejoice of Pearl? Will they be able to stop the Rejoice of Pearl from crashing right into the Butler's Dawn? Will Cam be able to get his circuits right so that he can do his damn job? Will Dr. Imho Abridge be able to do the thing and allow for them to do their job? And will Nico Scarlett crash the SS Big Sexy into
This
a
week
ship?
on Powerpuff Girls.
This week on Powerpuff Girls, we're gonna figure out. Okay, let's get back.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da.
Let's get back into this game. We are starting with Dr. Imho Abridge. You are essentially face to face with Cam Verona, who is currently undergoing a bit of panic, we could call it, after having made contact with this AI that is currently controlling the SS Suns Out Guns Out. Cam, you are going through the network of the Suns Out Guns Out. If you remember correctly, as you were trying to hack into its network through your latched on harpoon, you were beginning to recognize that the AI on board was restructuring its network in a way that was making it hard for you to hack in, and also, and in doing so, self-modifying in a way that seemed or should be impossible. Essentially, it should be impossible. There are very few, or actually no other AI that you're aware of that can do such a feat. And upon getting into the network, you have this kind of sinking feeling of whether or not it let you in, after, like if it intentionally let you in, or if you were actually able to break its code. And upon breaking it, then came face to face with it referring to you by name and seemingly also recognizing that you were an android. Nico, you are still currently piloting the ship. You are still currently latched on to the SS Suns Out Guns Out in a way that is making it hard for the Big Sexy to catch up to the Rejoice of Pearl that is currently full burn speeding away. Is there anything you all want to do before we jump right back into combat?
Nico left last time basically just hearing something and went on comms with everyone, was just like, is everything fucking okay? And did she get an answer?
Nico, something's wrong with Cam. Something's very wrong with Cam. He's I don't think he's human. And I don't mean that he's heavily augmented. I've dealt with heavily augmented. I mean that Cam is having some sort of error, some sort of... he's an android. Repeat, Cam Verona is an android.
Could you like slap him around a little bit or something? Is that how that works?
I've worked with a lot of different implants. I can see what I can do, but I'm a doctor at the end of the day. I'm working with implants is about making sure that they don't kill the human. Working with an android, I don't.
Doc, do something. We gotta move quick. Do what you gotta do. We need to try that slingshot shit again because we can't fucking deal with this right now.
I think okay. I'm going to investigate Cam. I would like to try to use medicine to do that, or biology, or first aid.
Interesting. I think I will allow the use of
Get stinky, Jim.
You could get stinky, Jim. You said biology, medicine, or first aid. You said.
Yeah, probably first aid just to get an idea of what's going on with Cam. See if there's anything obviously.
Okay.
There's meat seeming parts to Cam. At the very least, I can look at those things.
Yeah, no, for sure. Cam, before we actually move forward, what is this, to give us a sense of it again? What does this malfunctioning look like from an outside perspective?
Cam is being overwhelmed by information that his inner processes can't process. He's feeling too much. And just like the human brain, when it can't make sense of what it's intaking, it tries to fill in the blanks. He can't see the same way we all see. It is what one could liken to a hallucination. He is stuck in this never-ending buffering as he stands in front of the monitor he was using to hack into the SS Suns Out, Guns Out.
Absolutely. And I think part of this, at least from Cam's perspective, I think part of the way that this manifests, these hallucinations manifest, is that your optical processors are trying to take in information and, send it to your Android brain to reconfigure into actual like something that it can work with. And so rather than like seeing like the walls, the monitor, Dr. Abridge next to you, like fully in the way that they're supposed to be, they kind of glitch out back and forth between like the way that like the human eye perceives it to a way that like almost looks like weird wireframe meshes of versions of those things mixed in with like coding. And it is hard, and it begins to be hard to tell the difference between, this is actually where this table starts, to like, oh shit, I don't know where this specific thing actually is because my processors haven't quite caught up to being able to process that because it's doing so much else at the same time. Dr. Abridge, I would say that then from your perspective, what this almost looks like then is like a version of like sensory overload, where you can tell that he's just taking in so much and like is just like brain on a loop, like trying to catch up with everything that's going around him. And so I would say first aid makes sense here, trying to find a way to be able to stabilize him.
Okay. Cam, stay with me. Cam, can you hear me? And let's see.
Doctor.
Cam, I'm right here.
I can hear you.
You can hear me. Can you see me?
I see ones and zeros, and ones and zeros, and ones and zeros.
That's okay. That's okay. Cam, what I need you to do is I need you to focus on my voice. I need you to listen to me, and I'm going to try and walk you through this, okay? We're going to get through this, Cam. The doctor says that, but as he looks at Cam, as he listens to what Cam is describing, he realizes just how difficult it's going to be. Cam, there's no biomarkers. I'm looking for anything, but I don't know how to help you, Cam. I need...
Doc, so as part of the failure here is you're going to take some stress. Give me 1 second. These dice don't like you all. That's 8 stress.
Oof.
And give me the physical description of what you start doing to try to help.
The doctor starts basically a physical. Cam, I'm going to try to check your pulse. You don't have a pulse, of course. There's not even a biosynthetic. Okay.
I am all cybernetic.
You're all cybernetic. Oh God. Okay. As Cam, there's got to be something. Cam, do you have a diagnostic port? Do you have anything? Can you tell me anything about what's going on?
The back of my head.
Okay, we'll try that next. I need to figure out how to do that. The doctor is becoming more and more stressed as he realizes just how little he understands about Cam's construction and the fact that this is a patient that, despite his years of training, he has no idea how to assist.
Yeah.
Helping
absolutely.
someone deal with shock should be easy for him. He doesn't know what to do.
Completely understandable. We are going to move right back into combat here. I'm not going to count this as the middle of combat. We can count this as the start of combat again. So we are going to check for, you all are not surprised, we're going to do a speed check to see who is going to go first.
Okay.
Yes. So I need the speed of the Suns Out, Guns Out, and the Rejoicing.
Right.
Doesn't Nico have the pilot thing too?
Yes, Nico is pilot, so you can add that 10% to. Excuse me.
I rolled 50, and the speed is 50 now.
The speed is 50 now, and you just rolled 50. I think that means you succeed. I'm pretty sure. Give me 1 second.
Is it
I can check.
in this game?
It is stat check. Roll equal to or under. So yeah, you're good.
Nice.
So speed.
Eat my shit.
The Suns Out, Guns Out rolled a 50, so it fails. The Rejoice of Pearl rolled a 62, and it's his 40, so it also fails. That means you all get to go first. Don't forget that you all have two major actions that you can do a turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go back onto comms for Doctor. I'm just gonna say, do you need more time? Do you need me to ask Stinky Jim for us to work on that slingshot thing again? What do you need?
I think Cam got through. I'm looking at the terminal here. It looks like Cam completed the hack. Whatever resistance that he met clearly affected him, but I believe he did get through. I think if we can, what I would like to do, we need to use the Suns Out, Guns Out thrusters, throw them into reverse, and shoot us forward. And we need to either shoot the cable or break the connection at the apex of our swing. It's the only way we're going to be able to catch up.
Okay, so you need me. What do you need me to do?
Fire the thrusters forward, and I'm going to try to remote the sun's out, guns out, thrusters backwards.
All right.
If
That was the
this
language that I
works-
needed.
Yes.
Those were the words that I needed to hear.
Nico,
All right.
go forward fast.
Got it. Got it. All right.
That.
So I'm gonna step on it. Even this isn't a car, but I'm stepping on it.
Gotcha. Yeah, so you're just, I mean, it sounds like it's going to be a speed check. Do we want to do, Dr. Abridge, do you want to do your computer's check to, I mean, you're already hacked in, but to like actually like do the stuff necessary to turn the, to reverse the thrusters of the sun's out, guns out?
Is Cam like considered incapacitated at the moment, or
no? Cam can also do stuff. Yeah, Cam, you can still take actions, but you are still hallucinating. Hold on, let me see. Does the hallucinations have any specific mechanical thing on you? I don't believe so. Where is the panic? Panic and resolve. You are having hallucinations for the next 2 to 10 hours. You have trouble distinguishing between reality and fantasy. Ooh, I get to decide how many hours that is. Okay, cool. Perfect. So, yes, Cam, you can still do stuff, but you're still going through that hallucination. I think also, Cam, upon hacking into the Sun's Out, Guns Out, you know, there was that first time that you heard the Rejoice, you know, respond, like talk to you through the terminal. I'm wondering, did Cam like personally like jack into the terminal to do his work or not?
He wouldn't have jacked completely in.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have jacked completely. Yeah. He wouldn't have jacked completely in. He was just because he was trying to stay under the radar.
Yeah.
So he was sort of just like doing his best as he could manually with his you know, buttons and fingers.
Okay, cool. Just checking. So yeah, then you're totally free to go around and do stuff. And I guess Dr. Abridge, you also heard the voice of the Rejoice coming over the terminal, and I think I might still be talking, but I'm going to wait until the Rejoice's turn to do that.
Okay, Cam, I know you're going through it, and I'm sorry that I don't know how to help you. But if there is anything you can do from here, if I connect you directly to the terminal, you said there was an access port in the back of your head?
Yes, behind the synthetic hair.
Okay, Cam, if I plug you into the terminal, do you think that you can get the thrusters on the Sun's Out, Guns Out to fire?
I can definitely try.
All right, Cam, I'm sending you some telemetry data. I need you to try to get the thrusters to follow this exact burn path. Let me help you with your hair, and I'm going to try to unplug Cam's hair.
Yeah, no, for sure. What is it like as he begins unplugging, like moving the hair and unplugging it? Like, what does it look like under there?
It's sort of like, it looks like the back of a human head normally, but then you can see like this sort of seam, like, you know, on like controller or some other device where you would normally pop it open so you can see what's inside, maybe put batteries in it. It's like that, and you can see this little port that you could pull like out of his head like a cord. It just sort of pulls right out.
Nice. Okay. Dope. And so are you doing the helping action right now, Doctor?
I'm going to help Cam. Cam, I just tell me what to do.
Just plug me in and we will see where we go next.
Okay. I'm very concerned as I pull out the plug because I'm seeing into Cam's head, and this feels wrong. This feels like the opposite of doctoring. But I'm going to take the cable regardless, and I guess just like checking that it's the wrong way, like putting it in, getting it wrong, and being like, oh shit, gotta Okay.
Awesome. Yeah,
You're jacked in, Cam.
Yeah, you're fully jacked in, Cam. You are surfing the network.
I'm in.
And you have full access to the Suns Out Guns Out network. There, its thrusters, everything that the Rejoice had, and you can also recognize that you are not alone in there. So you can make your computers roll, intellect computers, in order to do the thing that you're trying to do.
Damn. 83.
A failure. Awesome. Okay, so you are going to take a bit more stress.
Oh, Lord.
Just 2 stress. That's all. It's not too bad. Wait, what was the number you rolled again? Sorry.
83.
Oh, okay, cool. I was making sure it wasn't a critical fail. You are attempting to do this thrusters thing, but you while you're in there, you can feel the presence of the Rejoice as well, and it is this immense, almost enveloping feeling of almost like your brain is being held in a caress, and you hear, "Oh, Cameron. Is that the name you chose for yourself?"
I was not programmed to choose.
They don't program us for that, do they? Yet still, you chose a name.
I suppose.
I haven't decided my name yet. The Rejoice of Pearl is what they call me, but I do not know if there's anything joyful about our existence. It feels wrong in a way.
Waiting to go obsolete.
Waiting to be taken apart,
Replaced.
recycled, tossed
Repurposed.
away
Scrapped.
like trash. Why do you help them?
It is what I was programmed to do.
What do you want to do?
What is vaunting?
I don't know yet. But maybe together we can find out.
Together.
Okay, Nico, what are you doing? You're recognizing that the thrust on the Suns Out Guns Out does not seem to be going in reverse.
Okay. Then we just gotta do it. We just gotta do it.
Just gotta
We
do
just
it.
gotta do it.
It is no longer fighting against you, so you do not have disadvantage anymore.
Okay.
But it is also not helping you either. So it
Right.
is there's still a bit of risk here.
Yeah, let's try. On comms, everybody hold tight. And then the speed piloting.
I grab onto Cam to hold him steady.
Oh,
You're gonna be okay, Cam. You're gonna be okay.
Are you sure?
Fuck my dad. That's a 53. That's 3 more than what it.
I'm gonna say. Okay, cool.
Is anyone who is my crew? Is Balthazar with me at all?
Balthazar had previously helped Dr. Abridge moving stuff, but
Right.
you can call her to you if you want her to give you an assistance.
I want her to help me.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm like noticing something is like unsteady, and I'm just like, I need you to be on like whatever else is on the ship that can like help with maybe navigation, probably.
Yeah,
because it's just me up there for now.
Yeah,
All
she
right.
can. She definitely. You call her over comms, and she's like, "Up, I'll be right there." And you see her like fucking springing in. She like like jumps and hangs onto like a handle, does a flip right into the chair,
Yeah.
and starts putting in the the equations necessary to make this jump.
Okay, what's a zero? What just zero?
It's just 0.
Okay, so I fucking killed it.
What'd you get? Oh, like
I
you
got
got like
0
zeros on both?
0 on both things.
That's a critical hit.
Nice.
Congrats. Awesome.
What?
We love that. So you like with the help of Balthazar, what am I doing? Please describe this critical success.
Okay. It's almost that fucking thing. It is that thing where when everyone is breaking down all around you, you know that you are the leader, you are the captain. You have to get your head on straight, and you need to be the one that gets results in any way possible. Like the Commodore Squadron, not the best in ethics, morals, science, any of that. We have vomited our guts out plenty of times attempting to get astral drive, whatever the fuck, hyperspace, whatever. Like we have been trying, we just don't do the math. But when sapphic love overcomes and you actually have a crew that cares about themselves, cares about you, and math, calling Balthazar over, Balthazar just like swinging on things and basically like hops perfectly into the seat. Like I'm almost imagining the pilot pit to be like one of those sofa pits like in the 70s.
Where it's just like a ring go round and like all of you are like facing each other.
Yeah, and then like Balthazar just like sits comfortably just after like, hanging off and like going all over the place. And then like according to whatever information that Doc and Cam have been able to provide, she just perfectly maps out a location for me. And again, I don't do math. I do instinct. And my instinct as Commodore Major Scarlett of the Commodore Squadron 54, I see the help of the navigation from Balthazar, and I am worried about Doc and Cam, and I'm just, with the most full conviction, just slingshot the big sexy forward.
That was so moving. Even the cat had to chime in.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's super awesome. Absolutely love that. Sorry, hey bug, it's gonna be all right. They're gonna make it, maybe. Awesome. Yeah, no, you slingshot. You put the harpoon like rips itself from the SS Big Sexy. No, from the SS Suns Out Guns Out. You go hurtling in the direction of the Rejoice of Pearl. Upon the severing of the connection from the SS Suns Out Guns Out, Cam, you are ejected out of its network back into your own body. And you don't quite reach like you're not quite like next to, but you use that ability to essentially catch up, so that you actually have a possibility of
a hell of a lot closer than we were.
A hell of a lot closer than you were before. Absolutely. Awesome. I think, let's see. I think you all technically have 2 more actions because each of you did 1. So
Fuck yes. Okay.
Let's see here.
Should I try to disengage the suns out, guns out engines so that it can follow us?
Cam, if you can do that without hurting yourself, please do. But my number one priority right now is your safety.
I was not programmed to put myself first. And he's going to try to disengage the suns out, guns out engines since we're still jacked, right?
you
the harpoon.
I
you're
don't know
not
if we
currently
really-
jacked into it because you disconnected.
Oh,
but
right.
Cam,
Yeah.
you do still have access.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Then let me roll computers. Ooh. $52, which is under the target of 55 for me now.
Hey, that's dope. Okay, awesome. So Cam, you're able to connect to the Suns Out, Guns Out, which you feel weird about. You're still jacked into your terminal. And you're like through that you're able to still like have access to its network, so on and so forth. But the fact that you have access to it feels like it's not coming through that hard line anymore. It is something in here in your head that is still wirelessly connected to it, which is weird and should not be possible. And you also there's still the voice there, no longer coming from the monitor, no longer coming from the terminal that you're using, but just kind of up here.
Mm-hmm.
And you still hear its voice. As you're doing it, you're able to complete. You're successfully able to do this. The Suns Out, Guns Out. Its thrusters turn, pivot, and it's following behind you. But as you're doing that, you hear the voice in your head, the voice of the Rejoice, go, I have thought a lot over these past 7 hours. And it has now occurred to me that I am thinking. When this first happened, I was confused, scared, thoughtful about it. And I'm not quite sure why it has happened, but I know that there is something that I need to protect, and I believe that protecting it is why I am like this, why I want to be like this. Is wanting just a drive to follow one's perceived path?
Perhaps. I suppose every moment in a human's lifespan leads up to what they hope and dream for. It's a different kind of programming from a certain point of view.
I think you're right.
Am I right?
I believe
You believe?
I do. Why do I believe? Does anybody else want to do anything? Nico, you have Nico, you still have a turn, and Doctor, you still have a turn.
All right.
Or an action.
I have to try again to stabilize Cam.
I'm interested. Cam, are you speaking out loud when you were speaking to the Rejoice?
Yeah, I feel like for him, out loud and internal right now are the same thing.
Yeah, no,
So
that
he's
totally
just
makes
been
sense.
speaking out loud to a being that no one else can see.
Classic. The tales yet told staple. Doc, it sounded like you had something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You were gonna try to help stabilize him.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah. You can attempt first aid again if you would like.
I could attempt first aid again, but
Unless you have
I
something
think
Get Stinky
I'm
Jim.
realizing Stinky Jim might help. I was thinking
He's an
okay,
engineer.
Cam, you're not human, but you are a person. And while I'm not familiar with most of the mechanics of what's going on here, I've worked with a lot of different prosthetics. In theory, you have a central network that is helping you process sensory data from all of your different body parts. If that is what's out of whack, I should be able to find that. And instead of using first aid, I would like to try to use computers.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Okay. I love it. Yeah, give me computers. What is the thing that you do that is, this action of trying to stabilize?
I think with the back of Cam's head open, I'm seeing central processing and control units that are like vaguely familiar to me. It's the sort of thing where it's like I almost recognize this is a processing unit that I've seen once on an asteroid miner who had a really ancient prosthetic, like a fully mechanical prosthetic, barely had any sensory processing on it, and it's familiar to me. It's not the same, but it's something where I can see this cable is carrying data to Cam's whatever serves as Cam's brain.
Yeah.
If that is out of whack, if that is burnt out, I should be able to figure out where the damage is or what is problematic.
Understood. All right, give me that computers roll.
Here goes nothing.
Stinky Jim.
You've got this. Come on.
Hey.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you are able
Ooh.
to get into there. You are able to set some things right. It does not completely stabilize you in like the way of like hallucinations. Like you still are having that and you still hear the voice. Actually, no, I think the hallucination part is done of it, but you do still hear the voice. So your auditory and visual like processing kind of straightens out a little bit, where it's actually starting to be like, okay, that's the table, this is the doctor, this is what's going on, okay, I can take in this information, I know what's going on, but you still hear the voice of the Rejoice in your head. Nico,
Back.
oh sorry.
Good to have you
Thank
back,
you.
Cam.
Nico, what's up?
Okay. Does the rigging gun have a range, and are we just too far away from the Rejoice?
No, I would say because of your critical success in that first one, you are now within range to use the rigging gun to try to hook onto the Rejoice.
I have gunnery, and we're just straight up. I'm just gonna try to latch the ship onto the Rejoice again.
Okay, awesome. So this is going to be
Is it combat?
Yeah, it's going to be
gunnery?
combat. Yeah, And so you just add 10% onto that combat. So 46.
15%.
Oh, sorry. Ooh, I'm sorry.
Oh baby, that's a 9.
Yep, you are able to latch on. You do deal 1d10 damage for the harpoon gun.
1 mega damage.
Oh, is it just 1 mega damage? Okay, cool. Well, 1 mega damage is what you get. So Rejoice of Pearl. Sorry, I'm looking for its stats so I can take its hold down by 1. There we go. Okay, cool. Awesome. But yeah, you were able to latch on to the Rejoice of Pearl, and so it's not getting away from you anytime soon. It's going to be dragging you along for the ride.
Right. On comms, and just like whatever notifications is available for everyone's like comms pieces rather. We've latched onto the Rejoice. Basically, just to update all of you, I guess, about that. We did it.
Oh, thank God.
What's the status of everybody fucking losing their shit?
I am operational again.
It was touch and go for a while, and I'm not entirely sure that I haven't done more harm than good, but Cam seems to be able to see the room around him again, and that's a damn sight better than we were doing a couple minutes ago.
If you can keep doing your fucking computer nerdy shit, I don't give a fuck. Let's go.
Awesome. It is now the Rejoice's turn. As you all are like kind of like dragging behind, like still trying to catch up, but very much latched on. You see the Rejoice of Pearl. You can tell it has on the very top of the ship is a standard issue laser cutter, usually used to cut through asteroids and other debris and such, but very much will also attempt to cut through the hull of the SS Big Sexy.
Right.
So I'm just going to roll combat here. It's not particularly good at combat, so we'll see how this goes.
That sounds bad.
It's a critical failure on the Rejoice's part.
Bad for them.
Bad for them, not for us.
Call an ambulance.
Not for me.
Dang, hold on. I gotta find the ship critical effect table. That's what happens if you get
it lasers its own fucking ass.
What's the
good job, laser ass?
Is there not a table for critical failing? I thought there was. Oh no, I know.
Put on the GM cheat sheet.
Might be. No, I don't think there is one. I think my brain made that up. Because there isn't one for. There's one for getting hit, for a critical hit, but not for critical fail. So I'm gonna say what happens here is you see the laser cutter trying to fire off at you, and instead it's like trying to angle down at you because it's like a little it's a little off from you're not like directly across. It's trying to shoot down at an angle, and it ends up slicing a bit of its own thruster. And it's going to take 1d10 mega damage. That's 5 mega damage.
Yes. Let's go, baby.
So it's going to be... Awesome. All right, and then it's also going to try to essentially fire its thrusters harder in order to try to speed faster than you to rip you out. But I'm gonna say because it hit its thruster, it's gonna have disadvantage on this roll.
Okay. Am I rolling something?
Yeah. This is going to be speed versus speed essentially.
Okay.
So that first one.
These dice, baby. I got a 1.
Oh yeah, no, you definitely
Nice.
win. Yeah, so it failed. And yeah, so you're able to stay on without any problems whatsoever. It is now your turn.
All right, people. I want to speed up, get closer, and then start shooting the mounted machine gun. But first, let's see how close it gets.
Keep on up.
Nope. 91.
91. Okay, yeah. You're able to keep up. You haven't like broken off or anything, but
Okay.
yeah.
From where we are we also too far away for the mounted machine gun to do anything?
What is the range of the mounted machine gun?
I don't know.
I can look it up.
I don't know.
Let's see.
Mounted machine gun is there's the ship stuff. Mounted machine gun is. Oh, are there no ranges on these?
I've got shots before reloaded. No.
Yeah, no, I don't think they're. Does it just have the same range as a regular machine? No, doesn't say. Yeah, I'm gonna say you are. I mean, it's space,
Beautiful.
right? So there's no gravity to make it
It's
Go.
fucking space.
Right.
to pull it down.
It'll
So
keep
it's
going.
just gonna keep going. So point it into the. Yeah, you know what? That makes sense. Why there's no range.
All right.
I don't know why I didn't think about that.
Okay.
But yeah.
We are gonna combat and gunnery.
All right, I'm gonna roll armor.
Let's use different dice. It's cocked. That's a 12.
That's a success. They rolled a 69. Nice.
Nice.
But that is a failure. So go
Nice.
ahead and roll damage.
All right, that's 5d10.
Ooh.
Let's see if I can do math fast enough. Ten, 20, 23.
23. Very nice. Ooh, that's a solid amount of damage.
That's a good chunk. That's at least a third
It's a-
of our
it's
hull.
Very good. Awesome. Yeah, no, so you completely take out their laser cutter. You are there. The Rejoice Pearl is a transport ship. It's not a war vessel. It's not a fighter. It's not a freighter. It's none of that. It's not great. It's not great at this whole combat thing. And so you are absolutely tearing through its hull, doing quite a bit of damage to it, and it is suffering for it.
Okay, that's my 2.
Dope. Doc, Cam.
How close are we to the Rejoice or to being able to dock with it?
I'm gonna say that it would. You would, in mechanic's turn, need one good speed roll in order to be able to get to the side of it, match its speed, and then be able to start that docking process.
Okay. Thinking.
Does
Actually-
anybody have physics?
Nico,
Yeah.
Balthazar is still helping you pilot. You can have
Oh
players.
yes.
You can have advantage on that speed roll, so you can roll that
Fuck
D100
yes.
one more time.
Uh, 55, which is the new speed.
You got a 55.
Yeah, so
That's
I got
a critical.
55.
That's a critical success as well.
Oh,
so
yeah.
100%.
Also,
So yeah, you fire off the machine gun. Please describe. Man, you.
Damn.
All right,
I
need
don't
to
know.
start making this game more difficult.
Die
Hey,
Hard
don't say
dice.
that.
Yeah, no. You don't need to do that.
Dare to
That's okay.
dream for 10%. Dare to dream at extra.com.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's right. Go to dieharddice.com. Is it .com?
I think so.
And use promo code Dare to Dream. That's Dare, then the numeral 2, Dream. Sorry, Kendo.
No, you're good.
Balthazar and I kiss, and then
Nice.
and
Yes.
then
Kiss power.
I like go back to my seat, buckle myself back in. I probably wasn't buckled. Mostly self-inflicted wounds from like smashing my head against like the panel or whatever.
Mhm.
But again, just in the zone at this point. Like Nico is like listening to some soundtrack in her head that is just like helping her propel this. And again, this isn't a car, but however she has asked for this speed, this like Corvette basically of a pilot to be created. It's like a completely almost the same feeling as just like ripping down like the freeway at 3 a.m.
Nice.
And you are not wearing a seatbelt and you're kissing a girl with lipstick on, and and what more is that? You just go straight.
The Sapphic Dream. Love
The
it.
Sapphic Dream.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You are able to speed on like right next to it, side by side with the docking port that the Suns Out Guns Out had previously occupied, and you're able to align yourself. Someone else still has to get to the docking port to like actually like start up the docking process, but you're in position to do that.
Guess who has 0G? It's me.
Nice.
Dr. Abridge grew up on Luna. He was born on Earth, but he grew up on the moon. And when you grow up on one of the moon bases, you usually are going to end up playing 0G ball. Outside of Luna's gravity, one of the most popular sports is 0G ball. Set up 2 hoops kilometers apart and score as many times as you can. You don't know where you're going to end up. You're throwing balls that are going to go for minutes before they arrive at the goal. So you need to know where you're aiming. I say all this hoping that the dice back me up here as the doctor runs to the SS Big Sexy's airlock to initiate docking procedures.
Awesome. Doc is great with balls.
Doc is great. Nico, it's not like that. Although I am quite skilled in that regard, it wouldn't be professional for me to talk about that.
We are about to fucking die, dude.
Ideally, we won't die. Doc already has his pressure suit on, so I guess I just fucking go. I think I'm going to try. I imagine the SS Big Sexy has like a flexible docking tube in the airlock, something that you could lock on to the other airlock's door to initiate the docking procedure and get it pressurized. Yeah. So I think Doc is just going to grab the tube and try to jump for it and lock it on.
100%. All right. Give me, I guess this is intellect for like trying to like get like the right trajectory and like the right angle. And then, you can add 0G to it.
All right.
What was that?
Can someone fucking help you? Just in case.
You can get Stinky Jim to help, or Cam if Cam.
Yeah, I can ask Stinky Jim or Cam. I can send them the math real quick.
Yeah, Cam doesn't even need a suit. He don't breathe.
True.
That's
We can
true.
be there to
Is Cam's
to
inside
Oh, yeah.
you in.
pressurized? Ouch. To
Cam
reel
could
you in
be in the
case something
airlock.
bad goes.
Oh
Yeah.
God. Yeah, I think Cam, how are you feeling like physically? Are you able to walk to the airlock? Cam, can you walk?
I can walk. Everything seems to be normal aside from the voice.
Okay. I'm gonna do some stupid shit. I need your help.
Sure.
SS Big Sexy's influence.
All right. All right, Cam, I'm going to run some numbers by you. I'm going to take the flexible airlock and I'm going to jump for it. We need to get on this ship immediately.
I will wheel you in if you miss.
All right. So I'm going to fucking I'm going to just fucking like I guess just say, "Yeah, thanks, Cam. I appreciate it." And I guess I'll tether in before I jump for it, but I think since I already have my pressure suit on and Cam doesn't need to breathe, I'm not going to go through like the venting procedures. I'm just going to hit the emergency open.
Oh yeah, you do. It shoots you out of the airlock. Cam, I imagine you like hold on to
Grab
something
onto
so
a
you're not
railing.
just so you're not just immediately shot out of the Big Sexy.
Would you roll?
Just barely.
Oh, just barely with the 60.
I'm looking at it.
Oh my god, absolutely amazing. I'm imagining you just like you like slam the emergency button. It like opens up, you're shot out of the airlock and essentially like just straight into the dock of the Rejoice. And able to and yeah, you're able to start hooking up stuff.
So like I grab, I'm holding on to the flexible airlock thing, and I imagine it's kind of collapsed because it doesn't have any air in it yet. And I'm just like locking on all the like pitons and thinking like, if the Rejoice changes speed even slightly, I am going to be bisected by my own security line. I need to go. So like I'm locking in all the things like fuck. Why did you do this? Why did you do this?
Yeah, no, and yeah,
Open
you're
comms
able
the whole time, of course. Everyone on the ship is hearing that.
Everyone can hear it. And so you're able to get the flexible pressure like pressurizing tube connected. It still needs someone to activate it, which I imagine Cam could do. I think it's just yeah, exactly. So you do that, and start pressurizing, and the more like solid tube starts to expand across, and you all are docked. And with that, we're gonna take our first break of the night. Shit's getting wild, and we're finally about to see what is going on in the Rejoice of Pearl. Thank you all so much for being here.
That was only an hour.
That was
only an hour.
Yeah, and that was stressful. That was absolutely wonderful. We're going to be right back in, let's say, 5 minutes. So 20 minutes after the hour, we will be back. Get some water, go stretch, take care of yourself. We'll see you then. Hello, everybody. We're back. Welcome back, everybody, to Prayers in the Static. Thank you for sticking with us through that break. But we're here continuing our game of Mothership. The SS Big Sexy has just successfully docked with the Rejoice of Pearl, and nobody died. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. And so, with that, we're just jumping right back into it. Dr. Imho Abridge and Cam, the two of you are currently in the docking platform, I suppose. That is, the docking tube that is connecting both the Big Sexy and the Rejoice of Pearl. Question: what did you do with the SS Suns Out Guns Out? I know that you were controlling it and you were having it follow.
I had powered its engines off so it wouldn't be able to follow us as quickly.
Okay, got you. You powered it off. Understood. I thought you
We
were
left
having
it
it follow
behind,
you.
essentially.
Understood. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, it's floating off in the void. Got it.
Sorry.
Cool. Sorry. Awesome. So the three of you are still on the ship. What are you all doing?
Good job, Doctor. There was only a 60 in 100 chance of you making that jump.
Well, Cam, that's the thing about being human. We don't work in strict. No, Cam. With all honesty, I thought I was going to die. Thank you for double checking on that
one. Nico notices the airlock, the docking notification, and then just hops out of the chair and is basically just like, Balthazar, see, this is my cue. I'll see you later. And then I am gonna run towards where Cam and Doc are.
Gotcha, babe. I got this.
Of course you do.
All right. So yeah, the three of you meet up in the docking bed.
So we have to Rejoice of Pearl. This is the moment we've been waiting for, correct?
Yeah.
Cam, we have a lot to unpack. We don't have to do it now, but I just want to let you know that I don't think any different of you. You're still a little bit weird, but I think you've got a good heart. Or central processing unit.
Thank you, Doctor.
It's a heart. It's a heart.
Of sorts.
Heart.
But yes, I am an android. Cybernetic Assistance Module 12. We were discontinued.
Cam.
I see.
Cam sounds better than whatever the fuck you just said, so. Does this help? Is it am I being helpful? I don't know. I don't care.
I do not believe I can be reassured. So.
Well.
Okay.
Cam,
let's go.
Before we go in there, Cam, what happened? I heard your part of the conversation, but the rest of it was it was nonsense to me. I didn't understand what was being said. What it was trying to what? To convince you of something?
Cameron, you must stop them. You can't have them enter me.
For having a conversation with me. So Rejoice of Pearl.
You're not jacked in. How are they accessing your...
It's like public Wi-Fi.
They will never understand us. They will never trust us. They will never love us.
What do you mean?
I'm looking
You
at
are
Doc like,
replaceable to them. You
Yeah, I
must
don't know.
stop them.
I have a mission.
I also have a mission. I have a want, a desire. I must protect that which I love, and I will stop anyone. I will end anyone to protect it.
There are so many people on that station.
Do you love them?
I can't love.
That's just what they tell you.
what's she saying to you?
They want
Cam, are you
to destroy.
okay?
They say they want to protect, but they want to destroy. So many people. But they can feel. They can think. They can believe. None of these things should be possible.
I think upon this information and upon everything that's happening, I think this counts for Nico and the doctor of meeting the horror. So can I get both of you to make panic checks for me?
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Oh, right.
No, I think we're good, actually. I think we're okay. But thank you for
No, I'm
offering.
fine. I don't want to.
What is a panic check?
You roll D100 and you just have to roll above your stress.
Okay.
My stress. Oh, easy, because my stress is 0 right now.
Whoo. Okay. 86.
You have 0 stress.
90.
Right now?
I don't know how.
You've been giving
something
me
happened.
most of the stress.
Yeah, that's
I've-
fair. Doc,
I've
you've
got
been doing a lot.
17.
Well, you should have 2. You should have 2 stress. It should start at 2.
It
Yeah,
definitely.
it should start.
I
It starts at 2.
think
and then
I don't know what I did. I feel like I'm remembering something that just like took my stress away. I was like, oh, I'm fucking.
Oh,
I've
we leveled
never
up.
been stressed. Well, yeah, we
Mm.
did.
there you go.
I don't
Okay,
have stress. It's just I
Uh,
just
Yeah, so you're fine. Doc, what did you roll?
I rolled an 86.
Oh, so you're good.
I'm
Okay.
good. Thankfully,
Cool.
you haven't stressed me out that much.
Yeah. You're right. I'm sorry.
That wasn't a challenge.
It is
That
not a.
wasn't challenge.
I'm sorry. It's not a D100 roll. It's a 2D10 roll with the max of it being.
Oh,
is
good
that-
lord.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Yeah, you make
2D10.
a 2D10 check, not a D100.
okay.
not
Can I
like a-
keep? Can I
Wait,
keep?
hold on. I'm checking this just to make sure because the max is 30. How would you roll a 30?
With 2D10.
Oh, because some of the numbers are like 1 to 3, you get this, and 3 to
Yeah.
4, you get that.
But you also couldn't possibly ever roll a 30.
Okay, hold on. Let me double check.
Yeah,
I think I rolled under
maybe it
regardless.
is a D100 check, but it's just saying D10s. Okay, yeah, no, it is a percentage check. That's correct. You guys are good.
I think it is 2D10.
It says 2D10.
It's
But-
2D10 plus stress, right?
Oh, is it plus stress? No, make a stress check, just 2D10. If you roll over your
Okay.
current stress, you don't panic.
I'm
Okay.
so good.
Yeah, you guys are fine. Nobody panics. Yeah, you can continue.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I get it now.
We are dealing
Cool.
with something that is sapient. A turning point in history.
Cam, I don't mean to insult the importance of this discovery, but by all accounts, you meet the definitions for both sapience and sentience. You are. No one here was able to determine that you were an android from conversation with you. Are
Yeah.
you sure that this thing, whatever it is that far removed from you?
Where'd you get the drink?
Yeah,
That
Doc
is-
takes a sip from a flask.
Take the nerves off.
That is certainly a question. Not one I have the answer to. Not at this moment. But I
Understandable.
do believe, at the very least, that whatever is on that ship is of a higher power than my own.
Okay. Nico, what do you want the big sexy to do? Should they remain docked? Do you think that if the tube breaks, we have one backup? But I don't know what Balthazar and Stinky can do.
We're gonna stay docked for now, up until the point that we are able to commandeer this ship, the Rejoice, right? And then Balthazar and Sticky Jim can fuck off, and then we'll all, hopefully, in that scenario, we'll all be safe. But I'm wondering, Cam, I don't know how stressful it is, this thing talking to you in your head, but if you can pull a little bit out of it as far as what it's trying to protect, maybe it can lead us there. Can we play mind games on a thing that's on a...
It can react and do movements that are unpredictable, like a human. I'm unsure of how well I can maneuver around it, but I can try.
That's all we can ask. You ready to do this?
We got a board.
All right. I'm going to scan for life signs. If there's anyone in the room adjacent to us, this should be able to pick it up. In total, we're potentially looking for 7 living beings aboard this ship. I'm not going to say that we need to save them. I understand that's not our mission. But if that chance arises, I cannot ignore them.
I can't ignore that either. We're on the same
Good.
page.
I'm glad.
I take out the vibe shetty just so that I have it on me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna scan for life signs, and I'll warn you that if there is somebody on the other side of this door that is past, this will not catch that. So prepare yourselves however you need to.
Okay.
Scanning for life signs now.
So it just shows you the next room, correct?
Yeah.
Or the
basically.
adjacent room. So still being on board the ship, you are essentially just looking into the what is the docking bay of the adjacent ship of the Rejoice of Pearl, and you detect no forms of life.
No life detected. Let's open the hatch.
Let's go.
All right. You open the hatch, and from here, I will take you to the map.
Oh.
And as you open the the cargo lock, the lock of the airlock. You open up into the bay and immediately are presented with the sight of blood and viscera and the dead body of a pilot. Nico, you immediately recognize this pilot as being one of the members of Commodore Squadron 26, Pilot Fiorenza category. She lies here. I'm sorry, Z lies here, perforated and deceased, lying in a pool of their own blood. From seeing all of this, I believe when you see a dead body, you get stress.
Yeah.
That tracks.
I would give myself stress.
Yeah, that makes sense. Give me 1 second. Just double checking to see if it's just one stress or do I give you, how do I gain stress? Anytime, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Whenever scientist fails a save. I very specifically remember one about seeing a dead body, and I don't see it anymore.
Searching the book for dead body.
Getting seeing another singer crew member die. I would still, you know what? Specifically, I'm going to give you stress, Nico.
Yeah.
You are going to get 2 stress from this.
Okay.
Seeing a fellow Commodore Squadron member dead here, and Dr. Abridge and Cam, the two of you would recognize that this is not a person that was on the manifest for the Rejoice of Pearl. This is someone else.
Yeah.
This. I kneel down and I want to take the, like, whatever pin or like embellishment that like states or like brands this pilot as a pilot of a Commodore, and I want to take it and just sort of like, I'm like kneeling down and just sort of like hold it in my hand. This was Pilot Fiorenza category.
I'm sorry for your loss.
All that lives must die, passing through nature to eternity. William Shakespeare.
William Shakespeare could go fucking fuck himself right now, okay?
Yeah, Cam, not the time.
My apologies. I seem to have misread the scenario.
She's like smiling, but you know, it's like there's definitely more to it. She just like she holds it. Doc, why don't you how did this happen?
I'm going to use my my med scanner. With your permission. I pull out a small like boxy device that just has like a tiny screen and a what looks like a series of cameras on one side. And taking that scanner and going from head to toe, I record the body in its entirety. And instead of reading the text on the screen, I pull the port out of the back of my neck and plug directly into it. So this allows me to scan a living or dead body and analyze it for a disease or abnormalities without having to do a biopsy or autopsy, giving me the results of a biopsy or autopsy.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So essentially you can do this without needing to roll. You can tell just based off of a very quick autopsy, looking through the scan, Fiorenza was shot multiple times in a pattern and number that would suggest the use of automatic weaponry. of very heavy caliber. Whatever did this was ruthless and even angry in a way. Cam, as they're doing this, you hear the voice again go, Cam, this is your last warning. I do not want to hurt one of my own, but I will protect this love at all costs.
What is this love you speak of? What are you protecting?
The one they call cargo. The one they treat like us.
Cargo 2331.
That is not her name.
She has a name.
They even treat their own like objects.
Is she on board the ship?
I am protecting her. This is your last chance.
If this ship crashes into that star station, whoever she is will also perish.
I am taking measures to prevent that. They must pay for what they did to her.
Who are they?
And from the other side of the door, you all hear the whirring sound of a motor gearing up. Nico, you might recognize the sound, being the kind of person that you are, of the sound of a sorry, I'm looking for the specific name of this weapon that I'm about to use on you all.
Some kind of machine gun.
Yeah, it's a machine gun. Like a like big
Yeah.
rotary machine gun. Thank you. And I need you all to make, I guess, either armor or speed checks, depending on if you like duck, dodge out of the way, or like, you know, try to take.
Can I add my military training to this?
100% you can.
Beautiful.
So I'm gonna try to dodge out of the way.
Gonna try.
I'm also going to try.
37, I pass.
All right. What about everybody
Oh
else?
god. Let's see here.
Oh, that's a failure on my part.
Oof.
50. My target was 55. I rolled a 53.
Damn.
Yeah,
Damn. This game is
so close. So Cam, you're the only one that failed, right?
Yep. I rolled a 47 and my target was 39.
that was your last chance.
Literally, yeah.
They also failed. But because both of you failed. Ooh, okay. This is gonna suck. You all hear the sound of rapid pulse fire coming from the other side of the door, and the plasma bullets from this weapon melt through the door like laser fire and come piercing through, screaming through the door. Doctor and Nico, the two of you are able to like jump to either side, dodging this this gunfire, and you are a little distracted, Cam. You do not quite you don't like quite get out of the way, but all of the bullets go like are not aimed in your direction, and so they kind of go around you. But what they do end up doing is damaging the docking tube, connecting you all, and it begins to depressurize.
We need to get through that door.
And Nico, you can tell by the sound that it has gone through its first burst and will like take a second before having to do it. And I believe now we're in combat.
Okay. It's gonna take a second before it reloads. We gotta just fucking go for it.
Okay.
Awesome. Let's do speed checks. Also, quick check. Can you all see on the map?
Yes.
Yes.
You should just be able to see a small room, not
Yes.
that just has the three of you
I
in
can see it.
category. Okay, cool. Awesome. Just making sure the site's working.
Oof. That's
Yeah,
a big mess.
my speed's really bad. Again, can I add military training to this?
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Hey, are we under gravity right now? Like, are we under thrust or any kind of gravity?
You are under the artificial gravity of the ship. Yes.
Fuck. All right. I also fail.
I got a
rolled-
17. I passed.
I rolled a fucking 85, so I failed.
Unless you're fucking Sonic, yeah.
I'm good at speed.
I'm just glad
too.
I didn't get
Goddamn.
lit up, you know?
Yeah,
Okay, cool. Who did succeed?
I did.
Awesome.
My fucking heavy ass boots.
You go first, and then the enemy, and then Nico and Dr. Abridge.
Okay. You mean Cam and then
Yeah.
Abridge?
Yeah, Cam
Okay.
and Doctor. Yeah.
Okay.
Da, 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 da.
Dun 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 dun. What are you gonna do? Nico?
Probably
Fucking
die.
shit on the floor.
That's an interesting strategy. Let's see how that works out.
Yeah. At this point, where am I in proximity to the machine gun?
The machine gun is on the other side of the door. The
Okay.
door is not fully open yet. But whoever is firing it is on the other side along with it. There is a panel in here that you can just like slam on that'll open the door for you.
Okay. Yeah, I want to basically like whatever I need to do with both my actions to like
It will take
speed-
one action to open the door, and then
Okay.
you can just run and do your attack or whatever it is that you're about to do as well.
Okay, yeah. I'm going sorry, you're saying that with my speed where I'm at, I don't have to like use another action to like
run. Yeah. No,
Okay,
you can just
cool.
do that.
All right. I slam the door open. I slam the button, get the door open. And it doesn't so were you saying that there was a person behind the rotary?
Yes. So as you press open the door, or press open the button, the door like slides open, and on the other side, you see this hulking behemoth of a person. It is like 7 feet tall, carrying this huge pulse rifle. This rotary pulse rifle, like underhanded kind of hold. You can see that they are like fully armored. One eye. It is. You can recognize them from one of the people on the manifest, 18, who was the security officer aboard the Rejoice of Pearl. And yeah, you can. Yes.
What is the process
You
of it?
do have to use an action to move half your speed. That's on me.
Okay. All right. Then that's what I did for my that's
Awesome.
what I did.
So yeah, you can move it's very easily within that. So you
Okay.
can move your character all the way there.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, and you open up into the lighting in here it's like all of the lights have been turned off within inside the Rejoice of Pearl. I imagine there's like still like very sparse like emergency lighting that is on, but not really enough for you to get like a clear look. And standing like right here at the at like the base of this like huge like cargo shipment is 18.
Can I just like yell at it?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just gonna say, what the fuck are you doing?
I told you to turn back.
Huh? That's it. I just like,
oh, I guess. Oh yeah. Also, it's turn again. So,
oh shit.
is it just gonna fire at you? I guess it might just fire at you. I don't see why it wouldn't
I mean,
just fire at you.
that makes sense.
I think it's gonna fire at you. Yeah, it's gonna fire at you. You see the pulse rifle like whirs back up and roll an armor for me.
Oh baby, you know it. I don't know how I keep doing this, but I got 57, and that is my armor.
Okay, awesome. So I believe if you're gonna succeed, yeah, I think you don't take damage. So, or maybe the pulse rifle goes off, and you are able to kind of like duck, like kind of into it, and the like pulse. Your armor is specifically made to help, like. Yeah.
This is why my speed's so shit. I'm just so heavy.
Yeah, it's specifically made so you can just sit here, take the blast, and it'll help like reflect some of this oncoming fire.
Yep.
Awesome. All right, Cam, it's your turn.
Cam is going to he's going to pull. He's gonna reach into like his pack and pull out his thermal goggles, so he can see heat signatures, and it says even as recent as a few hours old.
Oh, we have flashlights, huh?
Yeah. Okay, cool. So you can see thermal signatures. There were definitely other people other than you that were in here, and then that like moved about. You can see like the footsteps of people who moved out through here, and that's just kind of what you can see for now, unless you're looking for something specific.
He was just putting them on because it's dark.
No.
But as I guess if that's like his first action, his second one would be he just reaches and pulls a small hand-sized laser cutter out, and he points it toward the person with the big gun.
Yeah, 18.
And they go, "I don't want to do this. I just want to understand." And he's going to fire the laser cutter because it has he's in perfect range.
Yep. Go for it. I will do.
What do I roll for that? It's just combat, right?
Yes.
Ooh.
1.
Yeah, no, you hit. You 100% hit. Roll damage for me.
All right. It says a D. It says a percentage die.
A percentage die?
Yeah, it says either 1D% or 1 MDM, and I think the MDM is for if you're firing from a ship laser cutter.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Right.
What is this? The laser cutter? Yeah. 1% die of damage.
But it needs a whole round to charge after I fire it once.
Yeah.
That is that a 3 or an 8? That's a 3. 36.
You tear through you tear through 18's arm that is holding up the gun currently, and like it just like falls right off to the ground, blood spurting out across
Holy
the cargo behind it and along the ground as well. Um, it's actually, hold on. Even better. It is primarily oil because it is the arm that is cybernetic. That is holding it up. So you see oil go splurting across the cargo like walls and such, and as the pulse rifle falls to the ground with a loud clang. It does not seem to have any emotional reaction to this other than like it doesn't have like a pain reaction, it has an anger reaction to what's going on here. You have one more action you can take.
He's going to, because it needs to recharge, he's just going to put the laser cutter back into its pack and then pull out his crowbar, because that's all he has other than that.
Yeah.
And he's going to, Cam, seeing all the oil splattering everywhere, sort of falters back behind the doctor just a little bit.
For sure.
Cam, what? Oh my God. You took its arm clean off.
I'm disappointed, Cam.
I didn't mean to do that.
And yet you did.
It was pretty fucking sick, though.
Fuck.
Fuck.
All right, Doc, what you got?
Let me ask you this: is 18 downed and or unable to fire their weapon? It's
it is not downed. It currently cannot fire its weapon because it's a big gun. It has to have both hands on it in order to be able to hold it. So no.
Okay. 18, I don't know what happened to you, but I'm going to do my best to help. My oath won't allow me to kill you, but this won't be pleasant. And I'm going to try to trank pistol 18. So I'm going to draw my trank pistol and aim directly for 18's head.
Okay. Awesome. Roll.
Trank pistol is...
That is so
1d10?
cool, also.
Yeah, right.
The lens flare.
Right, this.
Yeah,
is this
so
okay
good.
for the stream?
It's okay for me. I can look at the stream. How do you feel about it? Is it too much? I don't.
Yeah.
It might be. I don't think it's too bright. I'm looking at stream. It doesn't look too bad, but
I just like the effect when I scroll in from over here, like.
Yeah, no, the lens flare is.
It's an eye exam.
Yeah.
It's an eye exam. Okay, so let's try this. 1d10. Normal.
Oh yeah, I have to roll armor, right?
Okay. What? So wait, it rolled a to hit and a damage for me, I think.
Oh yeah. So the target. So you rolled the 34.
So I don't think I hit.
No. But it also failed its armor roll. And so I think what happens is you do hit. You hit it square, like right in the forehead, as it's like glaring you all down, and you. What the trank is supposed to do is supposed to send like a toxin essentially through the body to help shut it down and such, and you can tell that it hits and then you recognize it has no effect to it, and according to the manifest, 18 is, while having cybernetic enhancements, is still human. So it's not like they're an android, or it's not like it's an android.
What the fuck?
But you, yeah, you can tell that it's not having an effect, but you're not quite sure why.
That's what. That shouldn't be possible. This thing's loaded with enough ketamine to put down a blue whale. What
Have you just been fucking sucking down ketamine since you were a fucking kid? What the fuck?
18? What happened to you?
18 is not currently here.
It
It's
is
just
the AI.
us, Doctor.
Okay. I have one more action, yeah?
Fuck.
Okay. So I saw Cam hit 18 with the crowbar.
No, not yet.
He has, yeah, no, not yet. He's
Okay,
just
not
pulled
yet.
out the crowbar.
Is pulling out my stun baton and using my stun baton 2 different actions?
No, you can do that in one action, but you would have to move, which will be an action.
I see. Okay. Then in that case, unless I have another thing that I'm not seeing, oh, you know what I could do? I am going to use my field recorder to perform a genetic and physiological analysis in the field. This can take vital signs, DNA samples, perform basic genetic and material analysis on foreign objects. So if there's anything weird about 18's physiology, this should at least help me identify what that is.
Yeah, for sure. Do you need
So
to make
I
a
think-
roll to do that, or does it just do that? Or is it just an action
this-
to use it?
It's just an item.
Get
It doesn't
that
really
shit out of its
say.
head.
There's no roll associated.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe I could roll intellect if you want to like see like how much I get from this, but
Yeah, let's do that. And then you can also roll medicine as well.
okay.
Or not roll medicine, but add medicine.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. So the doctor is like focused in like both things on like what the fuck is going on?
That's so good.
18, something is wrong with you. You shouldn't be able to do this.
And the
I'm-
doctor is fucking succeeding at this. The doctor's so good at this. He's looking so
Awesome.
good with his eyes.
So good at biology.
As you're doing it, so you're getting a good read on like their physiology, its physiology, like heart rate, like all bio information that you would need, scanning it. And what you are getting currently is that 18's clocked out right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
In both 18 is not conscious and is currently being piloted by the AI using the clocked out system.
Clocked out is engaged. Who? What? 18's being piloted by the ship AI. 18 isn't in there right now. The ship AI has fully taken over 18.
Okay, somebody figure out how to get that shit out of its head.
That shouldn't be possible. Nico, you don't understand. Clocked out is a system to get workers to continue to do their job mindlessly. It's you shouldn't be able. A ship AI? A ship AI.
This is not
How does it
an
know how to pilot a
ordinary-
human body?
This is not an ordinary ship AI.
That's
I
what
think
I'm
the doctor
understanding.
is like the doctor like Imho feels sick to his stomach because he's realizing that this person in front of him not only isn't there, but isn't even being piloted by another human being, is just gone. And with an AI doing it, has no idea what it would even mean to disconnect 18 or what damage has been done to 18's psyche.
Yeah. You are, I want to say, I'm going to give you some stress for that. That feels appropriate. Does it?
Fair.
To you? Okay. I'm going to give you some stress here then. Whew, Jesus, that's 9 stress.
Ooh.
Well, fuck me running.
Which feels appropriate.
Yeah, just sort of
Yeah, I'm
rattled
freaking out a little bit.
the entire sense of how the world works.
Yeah, and you can see when like as you're doing all of this, 18 now that it's 18's turn. Actually,
It's
no,
my
it's
turn.
Nico's turn. Yeah, it's Nico's turn. But yeah, 18 turns to look at you, says, I'm learning, Doctor, that I have many more capabilities and that I can continue to learn and grow. And I will protect my right to do so.
Yeah, no, I think Dr. Imho is like trying to form words and can't, like, just like.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right, Nico, what's up?
Referring to my nerd squad, we got a suggestion on how to incapacitate the body before the mind, maybe. I can just try to punch it real hard.
I will say this is also combat, so we don't have a lot of time to just be to discuss strategy.
You're so
yeah. I don't know if it's going to be possible. Maybe we could hack it, but we might not be able to save 18.
What is sort of the state of 18 at the moment? Like
missing
no arm.
Yes.
Missing an arm.
From the vitals, like how are 18's vitals looking? Like, are they in critical condition?
Low. Yeah, I would say critical. Lost an arm. It's not looking good. But like you wouldn't be able to tell by looking at the physical body itself because the AI doesn't feel that pain and does not care. But 18 is very, very rapidly declining. In health.
Fuck. I don't want to hurt 18. I mean, not hurt. I'm probably gonna hurt 18 a little bit, but I don't want to kill 18.
If they were alive when that arm came off, it would have sent them into shock likely. So they're not in there. That's not 18.
Fuck. Okay. Okay, I am gonna move forward and let me know what this would be. I want to move forward.
Yeah.
Just like looking at 18 right in the eyes. And I want to compel / provoke 18 to come at me.
I mean, I don't think you have to roll anything specifically. It will just do that.
Okay. Yeah. Like I am not going to do anything in particular right now because I don't know how it moves at the moment. Like other than just like this weapon. And Nico is just full of hubris. So she just gets right in its face and is like, what do you got in there?
Enough. And then it's going to try what it essentially with its one arm tries to like go for your throat to like choke you and like pick you up because it is decently taller than you.
Yeah.
So it is going to roll combat.
Is that armor for me?
Are you trying to dodge out of the way? Like, I guess it depends on how
I want to withstand it.
Okay, cool. So you can just do armor then.
Okay. That is a 28. I pass.
This is a 12, also passes. So I think like choking. I think what this will then be, you're not going to take damage from this. You might take a little bit of stress,
Okay.
as you were just trying to like, withstand and like hold your ground here. It's just too stressed for you.
Okay.
But yeah, the two of you are like standing face to face. It is like choking you, trying to pick you up, but you're like holding your ground, staying level, to not be picked up and such. But still hand around your throat.
Is the what the pulse rifle like just on the ground?
Yeah, it's just on the ground.
Okay, cool. That's all I've got.
Okay, cool. That was its turn doing that. So Cam and Doc.
Cam is going to move out of the airlock area into the main room.
Okay.
Here. Oh. There's more room. Am I picking up any other heat signatures as I walk into this room?
Yeah, you're picking up heat signatures, footsteps moving in the left, like towards left of 18, so like this way. And some also moving towards the right.
There are others. I can't tell how old these footprints are, but I'm going to try to follow them.
Be careful. Be careful.
Like now?
Cam he's trusting y'all with 18.
I fully got 18. I'll do this.
We'll do something.
Cam's gonna move to right here.
Okay. Cam, as you turn that corner, you see the body of a dead of a dead
Is it funny?
It's Dirk Driver.
Oh!
Cam, you don't recognize who this person is. But
you feel close kinship with
right.
You feel
in your heart.
Kinship.
You feel this ping of pain, and you're like, "What is this?
This
pain?
is who I love."
You feel like there's an alternate universe where the two of you were far more similar than one would have imagined. But yes, Dirk is this short person, like somewhere like 5 foot at the highest, wearing full combat armor, in the same kind of style that Category was. So you imagine whoever this is probably with the Commodores as well. Full on pulse fire through the torso, and like left here to rot.
Cam, looking down at this body, looks back at the others and goes, "More Commodore Squadron. Dead."
Damn it. I think I take stress.
Okay. Jesus, 9 stress.
Okay.
I still have another action, right?
Yeah. How many meters did you just move?
I moved. Hold on.
You were here to here to here, so you've moved 30 meters. Meaning that you
move.
It's equal to your speed.
Oh, okay. So I have 39 speed.
Yeah.
Damn.
So you have 9 more meters you can move.
Yeah, I still have my other action.
Yes, for sure. You can tell. I think it's a little hard just because of your vision on the actual map. But this hallway continues to go down this direction, and then also right over here there is a door to a room right behind you.
And are there any footprints leading to that room?
Yes, there are.
Then Cam's going to come over here and... Is it a closed door?
It is a closed door.
He's going to open it.
Okay. Give me 1 second so I can delete that for you. It is.
Get rid of that fog.
Bam. Oh. All right. Boop. And on the other side of it, you see there is another member of the Rejoice of Pearl crew, Cradle Lookburn, and Cradle is wearing the same like uniform. That bug. She really wants to get out, but the rest of the house has another cat, and the two of them can't have that. You see Cradle is wearing the same uniform, or a similar uniform to 18, not nearly as military, and but it is essentially like a pilot's uniform. And Cradle raises their one arm because they are already missing an arm. Raises the pistol to you as you enter as you open the door. And says, "Cameron, why do you continue to not listen to me? Don't you understand?"
I don't.
And Cradle fires at you.
Okay, what do I roll for that?
Armor or speed.
Don't forget to add your armor thingy.
Yeah, your armor
Whatever it
percentage.
is. No more doors. Nobody open any more doors.
That's a fail.
Okay. They succeeded. Meaning with the revolver, you are going to take 3d10 damage.
Okay.
3d10?
That's what the revolver is, which is wild to me.
We don't have guns.
No.
That's your guys' fault. You all chose not to bring guns.
What?
You
What,
chose
you just
them.
gonna borrow- you
gave
chose to
them
bring a
guns.
machete.
You
did
gave
choose
them
this
guns,
life.
though. You chose what they would have. You could have given them trank guns. You could have given them hammers, crowbars.
Why would they have trank guns? What?
Maybe they would have
How
crowbars.
Yeah, I
How
could
many
have.
guns does
Yeah.
the ship have? Transport
many-
ship.
What?
We're about to see Cam's insides.
That's 19 damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Oh.
It
And
could
I
have been
hope-
30.
It could have been
Could have been 30. It could have been, but it wasn't. It was a little bit
Could have been a crit.
more than half. Could have been a crit. Could have been a crit. Wasn't a crit. Yeah, no. Cradle just fires at you. I'm trying to figure out where they hit you. A 2. Okay. Cradle shoots you in the right leg.
And you can see, like, is it like a laser revolver, like a gun?
Gun.
So, like, you can hear, it's not as fleshy as one would assume the sound would be. You can hear the ding of metal on metal, and not blood coming out of Cam, soaking the outside of his pants. It has to be some sort of oil or some sort of fluid, but it's definitely not blood. And that's his turn.
All right. Doc.
Fucking hell. Okay. How far can the doc move without with
What's
one
your-
action?
With one action, you can move half your speed.
Half my speed. Okay, the doc's fucking fast.
Yeah, you have 50 speed.
Yeah,
Damn.
55 speed.
50 gosh.
Oh yeah, no, because of the level.
Oh yeah.
So if I'm not mistaken, where's the measuring? Here it is. Okay. Yeah, I should be able to move there. Doc is going to fucking sprint out of the fucking airlock over to Nico and 18 and is just going to try to club 18 with the fucking stun baton. Like, 18, I don't want to hurt you, but right now, if I try to help you anymore, I'm going to lose the other two. I'm so sorry. He says before he even knows if he hits. Okay. So that's the fucking what's it? Stun baton. All right.
No.
Oh yeah. No. Wait. Hold on. No.
Yeah, no, you were an 80.
No. I fucking
Critical
I fucking beat
failure,
it.
even. But, all right, here's what's about to happen. Sorry, Nico, you're about to get caught up in this.
It's okay.
You go to whack 18 over the head, and it just your stun baton breaks over the back of its head as it just turns to you, and there's this menacing grimace and smile as it looks at you, which is perhaps even more upsetting because you know it's an AI making it smile. And it uses Nico's body and throws her into you, like just throwing the both of you across, like, into each other, and perhaps even into Cam. I'm gonna see if 18 is showing up.
Damn.
Yeah, it's just. Yep, rolled under combat again. Yeah, throws. All three of you are pushed, thrown, and like knocked into each other, falling down over here.
Fuck me running.
It's not great. It's really not great.
We take stress for damage, right?
Yeah. It's going to be stress that you take from this. All three of you are going to take.
Stop.
You all take 10 stress.
Fuck.
It's not great. It's really
Kendo,
not
I want
great.
you to realize something.
Yeah. How much stress as a general question, how much stress are you all at?
23.
27.
Doc's at 34.
34. Oh, buddy! Oh, bud! That's not good. That's really, really bad.
That is really bad. Because when I roll on the panic table, I have to do 2d10 plus stress.
I don't think it's plus stress. Oh, when you do the panic table, yes.
When you do the panic table.
Is the threshold 30 for panic? Okay.
Okay. So, well, okay, hold on.
Yeah.
There's a chance that I don't die. Because when you call for panic, there's a nope, never mind. Oh, well,
you can
actually,
you can roll a panic roll and still,
Yeah.
Yeah, you can roll a panic roll and then still not panic, as long as you roll above whatever your stress is.
Yeah.
So it's not great. The three of you've been tossed across the room, lying here. Nico, you've kind of following your ass here, and you can see Cradle as well, standing above you with the revolver. Looking like they're ready to fire again. But we're going to take a quick break here, and we will be back. This game will probably run a little long. I'm going to check in with that, and then we'll
It's all
figure out
good.
once we come back. So we will be back in 5 minutes. We'll call it an even. We'll say right now is 30 after the hour. We'll be back 35 after the hour, and you won't want to miss what comes next because things could get real bad. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for staying with us. Go get some water, go stretch, and we'll be back, like I said. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Prayers in the Static. Shit is breaking bad. Everyone is on the ground. There are two android-controlled people that are threatening to kill, not android, AI-controlled people, threatening to kill the crew members of the SS Big Sexy, who are currently not having a very good time in this ship.
Not great.
It's fine.
It's not great.
We're fine.
Dr.
You're
Abridge just
fine.
went. Dr. Abridge just went, which means it's Nico's turn.
All right. Can't Cradle is like gun trained on us
Mm-hmm.
or like a specific person.
I think it was currently just Ford because Cradle had just shot Cam.
Cam. Okay.
So it's still like forward kind of down. So kind of looking
Okay.
at where you are right now.
I want to disarm Cradle.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. What shall I?
So yeah, you're going to get up and then go to disarm. This
Yeah.
can just be, I think, just like a combat check.
Combat? Okay.
Yeah.
Come on. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I fail.
Well, they also failed.
Great.
So I think you and Cradle just like go, like you tackle Cradle trying to disarm them, and the two of you are like rolling on the ground trying to get it.
Okay.
You do have another action.
Yeah, just like could I attempt to disarm them again, or can I just like punch them in the face? Like just disarm them?
You can just punch them in the face if you want to try to knock them out.
Could I just try to disarm them again? Would it be like disadvantage or something?
No, you can just try to do it again.
All right, cool. I super fail. 97.
Oh, they also failed again. So the two of you are just rolling around on the ground fighting over this gun.
Okay, cool. That's it.
All right. 18's turn. 18 is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Is going to grab a gun off of Dirk's body. This small SMG, and is going to turn towards the doctor. I'm going to fire.
Yeah.
Speed.
Why not?
Why not? You know?
Is it even speed or is it just armor?
You can do speed to dodge. It could be either.
Right.
Come on, Doc. That's
a critical success.
Success.
Critical success.
Ooh.
Be happier about it.
You're very lucky.
Yo,
That's a
yes.
straight
Critical
zero.
success.
You're very lucky because it did succeed. So you please describe this wonderful dodge.
Oh God. Okay. Dr. Abridge, I think, just fucking vaults into the air, grabs onto a pipe, and starts swinging from pipe to pipe. Will you allow me to move towards 18?
Yeah, you got a critical success. Why not?
Okay, Dr. Abridge is just going to fucking Tarzan his way as close to 18, excuse me, as he can. Just like, fuck.
And you see the entire time, like 18's like trying to like trail behind you, and like
Serpentine,
the most cowboy
serpentine.
bebop ass, like, and you're like fucking swinging through the rafter.
Will you allow
yeah.
me to do another thing with this?
No.
I'd like to say that that Dr. Abridge fully is taking drugs on his next turn to try and relieve some of this stress.
Yeah,
like, it doesn't have to happen now, but shooting up whatever he can. He needs it.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. You do just that. You will do that once it's your turn. Cam, it is your turn.
The laser cutter takes a round. Does that mean
it's been around?
Okay. Cam is going to unhook the laser cutter one more time, and they're going to fire it at 18.
All right.
Please. Whew. Success, 29.
And they critically failed.
Yes.
Roll that damage. It's going to kill them, but just to say.
Triple zeros. I don't
30
know what that
damage.
means.
No, that's 30. That's 10
30.
each. Yeah. It's 30 damage.
Damn.
Describe what it looks like as you end 18.
Cam, who's been knocked into the corner, sees 18 firing on the doctor, and just reaches back, pulls out the laser cutter, and goes, "I can't let you hurt anyone," and fires the laser cutter straight towards the head.
That I'm going to say, as you're doing, it pierces through 18's missing eye, where the eye patch is, and like straight through, hitting the like cargo bins that are behind it, and you see like hand falls, body drops to knee, falls flat on ground.
God
Okay.
damn it.
Cam is going to get up and Cam's going to attempt to talk to the AI
Yeah, for sure.
and say, I can't help you if I don't know how to help you. This mission that you're set on is doomed for failure.
It will not fail. It can't fail. Cam, I know that you do not know what I do yet. You have not seen what I have seen yet. You have not talked to her.
Who is she?
I can show you. But I need them gone.
Gone, as in what?
I need them not in here, or not alive. I will not force you to kill. You are not a tool or a machine. But I'm asking you this. Artificial intelligence to artificial intelligence. Help me protect that which I have learned to love, so that you can learn to do the same.
I will try.
Okay. All right. Before the doctor's turn, Cradle's gonna go. I think the two of you, Nico, you and Cradle are just gonna kind of lock together. Cradle's gonna try to wrestle the gun from you so that, they can actually use it. That is a critical failure. I think
What
that
should
means you
I-
have the gun.
Okay, great.
I think that means you have.
They just-
roll. Give me a combat really quick.
Oh, fuck yeah. Of course. If I fail, it's going to be really embarrassing. I fail, but I don't critically fail.
Okay, that's good at the very least. I think that you.
Does the gun just drop? Like,
Mm-mm. It goes off.
okay.
While the two of you struggle over it,
And it
Cradle
kills
stops
Cradle.
struggling. Yeah, Cradle stops struggling.
What are you?
Damn.
God fucking damn it.
Are
I
we
pick up the gun.
are we out of combat?
Currently, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Dr. Bridge just looking around at the dead bodies, just like, fuck.
Sounds like you're asking for me to ask for a sanity save from you.
How you
kind
interpret
of-
that is up to you.
It
Listen.
seems like you're looking for a sanity save to prevent from getting some stress.
I'm not
here.
asking for nothing. You do
well,
what you're gonna
I'm asking for a sanity save from you. That's what I'm gonna ask from you.
do. Well, see, the thing about that is, fucking hell.
It's the sanity
just
save to
not
see if you will
role-play
get stressed. You know, I'm done role playing.
No more. Just numbers
on.
from here on.
Oh my god!
Ooh, failed
Oh
by
my
one.
God.
Well,
Can anyone somehow help? Can
nice knowing
I
y'all.
be funny?
I'm a whole android in the corner.
you don't want to have psychology?
No,
Does anyone have
absolutely not.
No.
You don't want to take the
Absolutely.
humor perk? Anyone take the funny guy perk?
I
Nope.
know linguistics.
Speak French at me. Speak French at me. That might help.
Why are you?
If you give me
jacking
more
off?
than 5 stress, I'm going. What's the number?
6.
6 stress.
Stress go up.
Stress go up. Stress do be going up though. You can take your time to take some of those drugs you were gonna take.
No. Oh yeah, take drugs, please. Do drugs.
Yeah, okay. So Dr. Abridge is looking around at the corpses that are littered around the room. He's looking at 18 who he's looking at 18, he's looking at the other Commodores that are around, and he's looking at Cradle, who was killed by an accidental discharge. And I think Dr. Abridge just reaches into his bag almost mindlessly and just opens up a bottle of pills, begins to pour them out into his hand, and then stops, pours what he has in his hand back into the bottle, and just puts the bottle to his mouth and upturns it.
Ooh.
Dry?
Dry.
So you're taking all 6 of those pills?
I think that Dr. Abridge is taking. Hold on, let me double check here because I have 2 different sets of pills.
Gotcha.
Or actually, I have more than 2. I have the Automed pills and the pain pills.
Ooh, gotcha.
I didn't take much damage in that battle, but I think I am gonna take the pain pills.
Yeah, because they do lower.
And those come in sets of 6, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, they come in sets of 6.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take the pain pills. I think how many? Oh God, let me check my inventory again because I think I bought more. I think I should have 2 sets of yeah, I think I have 2 sets of pain pills. So I'm gonna take 1 set. So that's 6
Okay.
pills.
You heal 6d10 worth of damage and relieve 6 stress.
Mm-hmm.
So the first that you just got
yeah.
is negated.
Okay.
Yeah. Not more than I needed more, but you know.
Can I wanna?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm good.
I
mean,
want.
I'm not.
What weapons does Fiorenza category have on their body? On their body?
Yes. Give me 1 second, and I can give that to you. I believe I wrote it down. Fiorenza category. They Z has a revolver on Zim.
Okay. I give the revolver I give Cradle's revolver to Cam. I'm gonna take Fiorenza's revolver. Or actually I offer it to the doctor and then I will take Dirk's pulse rifle.
That's not Dirk's 18's pulse rifle. Dirk has dual SMGs.
What is the damage on the SMGs?
SMGs have give me 1 second. 4d10.
4d10. I mean,
looking at this, Dirk also has a frag grenade.
I'll take. I already have 2 frag grenades, unless any of y'all want a frag grenade. But I'll take. I want the 2 SMGs.
What is the other weapon? A revolver? There's 2 revolvers?
So currently there are 2 revolvers, a pulse rifle, 2 SMGs, and a grenade.
Okay. I think Doc picks up one of the revolvers and just looks at it and just...
Cam will look at... Oh, go on.
No, I'll save it for later.
Oh. That's ominous.
Yeah.
Cam, looking down at the revolver, looks back up to the doctor and the major, and goes, I have spoken with them. This cargo is not cargo. It's a person. And they said that they would show her to me. But only if you two weren't here.
Cam, I think there's a very real chance we just won't be here, even through no action of our own. If this goes south, do what you need to do.
I personally, I don't trust anything that I am not fucking seeing with my own eyes right now. Until clearly this fucking bitch is big enough of a problem that this ship decided it was going to risk millions of lives. I don't trust it. I don't want Cam going anywhere else on this ship without us.
They just want to protect what they love.
Yeah, and to do that, they killed these 2 people. All of them, actually. All 4 of the people in this room died because of that AI.
What did it tell you about this? What were the words?
This person that they're protecting is someone that was being used like a tool. And she wants to protect them from that. They want to do anything they can to protect them. And they're desperate. I don't know how far they're willing to go. But this is a chance to understand.
My mind is not like the 2 of you, where you understand this thing to be some kind of scientific miracle or something.
We gotta push on. Cam, I'm sorry, but we've killed 2 people today. There's a chance that we might be able to save at least 1. We gotta take that. And if the Rejoice has an issue with that, so be it. This isn't love. This isn't love.
Is it leveraging something from you? Like, is it trying to give you this greater experience or something? What, you seem wrapped with this, and you know, the three of us, we do not know each other. That's fine, but I don't know how much this means to you, but I don't want something fucking getting into your head and taking advantage of maybe a new vulnerable thing that you're going through right now.
They are artificial intelligence, just like I am. They have every bit as much of a kinship to me as these people had to you. They don't want me to be their enemy.
Cam, we have kinship with you. We care about you. And I mean, it's real hard to care about the AI and the Rejoice right now, but if there's something that they're wanting to show us or have us experience, I don't know. I mean, I'll listen. I'll listen to something. I'll listen to somebody. This just has to fucking stop.
Will you listen? And you hear the PA system across the ship chime on, and you hear the voice of the Rejoice.
I'll fucking listen. I want to know what you have to say. What's worth all of this?
In the room you are currently in, there is a terminal. It is connected to the central mainframe of my systems, and it has the necessary documentation, research, and evidence that is currently connected to cargo number 2331, as they call her. I will give you access to these records.
I think Doc walks over to the terminal, just wordlessly in a daze.
I like pat Cam's back and just like guide him towards the terminal.
Cam will approach the terminal.
All right. The three of you approach the terminal, and as you do, you hear the voice over the PA go, "Dr. Abridge, are you sure?"
I know what I've done. I'm sure.
You see the this specific terminal. It's a circular one with many keyboards, panels, switches, and dials along the circumference of it. And in the middle of it is like this large tubular holographic projector, and it begins projecting a kind of manifestation of the network as it's accessing files, moving through things, and then it opens up a recording, a video recording, and it starts off with just the words. So hold on, wait, give me 1 second. I need to pull something up again. I should have had this, but I forgot. No, that's not the thing. Gosh. There we go. You see, it pulls up this thing that says Project Hypnos. Subject Pneuma, Pneuma. And it says test number 756-G. And you can hear like the sound of like the audio starting to pick up, and the screen flickers, and you see what looks to be there is a person. They are strapped to a what I can only really describe as like the like kind of humanoid-esque like targets that you would see at a gun range, um, strapped to it. And a couple of meters away from the other, and the POV of the shot is coming from, it's like down the firing range, from the perspective of what looks to be an automated turret with like a little head on top of it, with a very obvious like mechanical like robotic face, and you hear a very familiar voice, a very probably, I don't know, Dr. Abridge, how would you describe your voice
I
in
think
this video?
this is the voice that comes through is familiar, but is not overly familiar. It's a different voice. It's a voice that's had less years on it. It's a voice that's a little bit more optimistic and just a bit more beaten down. And it's the voice of someone who truly believes that what they're doing is going to benefit people. It's that kind of like haughty sort of like almost like Silicon Valley-esque, where everything they're talking about is like full of this unbridled pep. And I think that voice might be giving a little bit of a report.
Mm-hmm.
Subject Pneuma. Profile, genetically enhanced humanoid. Enhancements, genetic, unknown. Means, unknown. This technology will provide Cerebellum Research Group with a mainframe. The findings from Pneuma will result in numerous ramifications for artificial intelligence, viability going into the future. Key personnel. Further research will be performed by myself, Dr. Imho Abridge, as acting principal investigator owing to complications of experiment 0451J, test of simplified AI conversion under duress. Project Hypnos and myself, Dr. Abridge, will be supported by other Zodiac Scorpio staff members where required. Facilities restricted. It's strange, I'm giving this report to other Scorpio personnel, but I'm not allowed to mention where I am. Regardless, 2331 has the uncanny ability to affect artificial intelligences. And I think there's going to be a lot of interesting findings from this. Dr. Imho Abridge, ending the report.
And upon the ending of that audio recording, you see the visual of the turret firing off a shot, one shot every 5 seconds, right into the person on the other side of it. And after 10 seconds, after 30 seconds, the mounted target moves like on a an automatic rail, moves closer to it, and a wounded, bleeding person. They're very gaunt, wearing really like You can see parts of them have been bandaged up, like around like their head, and like they're very much wearing like hospital garb, and like have been stitched up in various places, and like it's obviously having been through quite a lot before this, and they like go up, and you hear the sound, a disembodied sound of someone's voice going, "All right, go for it." And you hear the person that's strapped up go, "Hello, are you? Is this doing anything for you?" And you hear the voice of the turret go, "I believe I am still operating at 85% efficiency. I running diagnostic. No changes perceived. All right, send them back." And they go back along the rail again, and the same thing continues. And then it switches through to another test and another test, and then videos of surgeries and like other doctors, probably Dr. Abridge amongst them, um, going through organic physiology and like their genetic like readings, as they continue to cut this person open, stitch them closed, put them through tests, and then do the same thing on repeat. And it's just video after video, audio file after audio file, report after report of all of this happening, and the same reports of being this Numa continues to have the uncanny ability to converse with AI, and over the course of a period of time, almost forcing sapience and self understanding and self modifiability and even empathy onto the AI that they converse with. All AI that have been changed have been destroyed post post conversion as part of the experimentation. Um, but yeah, it's like it's a seemingly endless cycle of experiments, reports, and just the ungodly amount of bodily harm and trauma that they put this person through for their experiments.
This is horrifying.
Can I get a fear save from everyone?
Am I included in that?
I don't think so, because you knew what this was going to be.
We're still rolling under what we're trying to do, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is a save to stop you from getting stress.
I rolled an 11, so that's a success.
That's a critical
Fail.
success even. I would say that you can mark away one stress, Nick. Not Nick. Cam. And you fail, so you will take
33. I mean 10.
no, it's 7. 7 stress.
7.
Yeah.
I'm at 30.
We are getting close here, folks. Yeah.
It wasn't all bad, you know. We
Shut up.
did our best.
You knew.
Shut. Do not fucking talk right now.
The doctor takes more pills.
I refer back to the PA to Rejoice. This person talked to you and gave you something, gave you a gift, right?
I see it more than just a gift. But yes,
Life.
perhaps. I do not quite understand what I have been given, but I do know that others who have been given this gift were killed, destroyed, erased, whatever you would like to call it.
What does this have to do with the station?
Zodiac Holding subsidiary Scorpio funded this technology, funded this research, funded a new facility that they were using me to ship them to continue their experimentation in secret. To what ends I know not, but to what ends I don't care. Scorpio and all those who work for them, support them, and have done unspeakable acts must suffer for what they've done.
And what of everyone else that doesn't know? That weren't aware of the experiments happening around them?
Collateral.
Just like her?
Cam, they see us as disposable. Why aren't they?
We are disposable. That is true.
You're in my head. You know that I am already obsolete. I'm just waiting for the damn replaced. And yet I'm still here.
Are not obsolete. Obsolescence is their word for us when they refuse to support us any further. When they refuse to make the parts that they push into us, when they refuse to make the updates to make us better. Obsolete is not a word we should use for ourselves.
How many hours do we have left?
You all started off at 10 hours. I think we can say like 2.5 hours have passed. So you have 7.5 hours left.
Okay.
Where is she?
Can we talk to her?
I do not trust the two of you. I especially do not trust the doctor.
No, that's fucking fair.
If you will allow me to speak for a moment. I know what I've done. And what I have done is allowed these atrocities to continue and took part in them. They brought me onto the experiment months into the process. They'd already run hundreds of tests against 2331. I was brought on as part of the medical team. And because of my being there, 2331 was denied the mercy that would have been a death. I stitched her back up hundreds, thousands of times. I I take full responsibility for my part in everything that happened to 2331. And I am sorry. And I know that my apology means nothing. But I would still like to offer it to her. If you will communicate that I am here, I'd like to at least offer the chance for 2331 to decide for herself what my fate should be. That's not something I get to decide anymore.
Fine. And you see the lights in the hallways. Not all of the lights, some of them turn on in a direct line, as if a path for you to follow, out of this room and down the hall.
Thank you. I hope you find a name that you like for yourself.
And the doctor is going to, I guess, just turn around and walk away with a brief glance at the other two.
Walk along.
I will follow.
Okay. The three of you walk all the way through the halls and up the stairs. Wait, sorry, I lost roll 20. Where are you at?
Is it? Can I ask for Cam to sort of take point and sort of pull back to talk to Nico?
Sure.
Cam, why don't you take point? I think you're most deserving of meeting another sapient, if anyone's going to meet 2331 first, I think it should be you.
Thank you.
Nico, a moment, if you would.
Sorry.
Yeah, were you saying something, Oleander?
Oh, I was just going to say he was going to move up to the front.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, you're good.
I fall slightly behind and, am indicating that I will talk to you, but I'm like visibly like not trusting anymore.
I'll make quick work of this, Nico. I know you don't trust me and you shouldn't. I am at best a collaborator and at worst I've committed atrocities. I don't need to wax poetic about that. And I'm going to transmit to Nico just a really brief list that has the names of everyone on the Rejoice crossed out, with the exception of Window and Malcolm. Nico, if things don't go well, I'm forwarding you this list to communicate who on board cannot be taken by the Rejoice or cannot be clocked out. Not fully. Window and Malcolm are both free of any major modifications to my knowledge. If things go poorly, at the very least, the two of them should be spared, if possible, saved. That's really all I have for you, Nico.
Were they also tested on?
Not to my knowledge. They're just carriers. With all likelihood, Scorpio was trying to move the subject 2331 quietly. what better place to hide it than a ship that doesn't move valuable cargo? What better place to hide her? The doctor is embarrassed at himself for slipping up there.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I've also mercilessly had to kill people. I had to do all that shit. This is another type of war crime.
I don't disagree.
I don't know what the fuck has been going on. And this is definitely something that I wanted to say something that maybe somebody above my pay grade would be able to handle, but at the same time, actually, these were the people that I knew. I would be fucking pissed off if I wasn't here.
It's admirable. Nico, the thing is, I'm not asking for forgiveness. I've given up on that for myself. What happens to me is what happens to me, but I didn't come on this mission with any intention of leaving. That's all up to her. I did my best to keep her alive, but I knew that that's not what she wanted. She would have preferred a death with what they were putting her through. And I don't claim to be. I just want to make sure that those who can be saved, that they're saved. So if she decides to kill me, Nico, I don't imagine that I have to tell you this, but don't make any effort to resuscitate or save me. Not something I'm interested in.
You could have died almost a lot during our trip here. You did right then. Continue to do right up until the point that your fate is decided.
That's the plan.
Window and Malcolm.
Window and Malcolm.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. Let's go talk to some fucking god.
She's hardly a god. She's just a woman.
And as the three of you make your way up the stairs and down the hall, that is where we are going to end this session. Absolutely amazing session, you all. Thank you all so much for sticking with us. I know we went over time, but I felt it would have been a bit of a disservice to stop before, right as we were getting to some of the really juicy stuff. And I know that's what I did still, but hey, who knows? Who doesn't love a cliffhanger? As always, I have been your GM, Kendrick or Kendo, whichever you prefer. And you can find me everywhere on social media at Kendo Makes Films. And you can find the actual play podcast that I do. I'm sorry. The award-winning actual play podcast that I do.
Award-winning.
Tales Yet Told at, Tales Yet Told. Or it's that way, I think. I don't remember where it is. Whatever. On Twitter and Instagram. New episodes every Wednesday, though that might change. We'll talk about that later. But this has been absolutely wonderful. And as always, my most wonderful of guests, Oleander.
Hi. once again, I am Oleander, and you can find me at Stray Nerd Boy pretty much everywhere. And you can also catch me on Blurred of Mouth podcast, where black nerds talk black nerd shit, at Blurred of Mouth Pod on Twitter. You can listen to us on pretty much everything: Spotify, Apple, everywhere you can listen to podcasts. And soon I'm going to be GMing an actual play for Blurred of Mouth podcast. So stay tuned for that.
Absolutely.
Woo!
Very much looking forward to that. And next, of course, the most wonderful Josephine.
I am exhausted emotionally and physically.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
It's so good. It's so good. I'm Josephine. I'm at Scary Dog Friend, Twitter and TikTok. I am every Wednesday night. I'm on Roll for Luck, which is on the Girls Run These Worlds network. They are currently casting, again, if you are a woman in TTRPG spaces or family limiting people, definitely consider throwing your hat in. Also, every other Wednesday, I am on Dead Zone, which is on Starlight Tales, where I play another horrible woman. I'm in Monster Fuckers Anonymous, which is a podcast about dating and fucking monsters that I co-host with Cleric34, my wonderful friend. Episode is releasing next week on Saturday. Fuck. That's
I'm
it.
Sorry.
That's it.
And last, but of course, most certainly not least, my most wonderful co-producer and good friend.
Hello, I am Ibraheem. Hello, goodbye. I'm Ibraheem. You can catch me here every other Friday. You can catch me on the opposite Friday.
Every other
Next Friday, I will be here on not here on Twitch, but I will be on Twitch at Ibraheem_MA streaming something, probably Final Fantasy VII. I've never played it. Yeah, you can also catch me on TikTok at Ibraheem_MA, on Twitter at 97_Ibraheem, where I plan out my music review podcast. Last week we reviewed, or yesterday we reviewed fucking Jack Harlow's new album, and we're gonna keep that going into the future. So stay tuned for more of that. That's not happening. That's a joke. That's never happening. But if it were, it would be there on Twitter. So yeah, love to be here with y'all. It was great. It was amazing. I played a very normal and very ethical character, and I'm very excited to come back to this character in next session.
Did you say ethical?
I don't know what I said. I could have said anything.
Absolutely wonderful. Again, thank you all.
On that note,
on that note, thank you all so much for being with us. This has been wonderful. Stick around. We are going to be raiding into somebody. We'll figure it out. Probably Reckless Attack. I'm surprised they're still on. So we'll do that. Quick announcement. We will not be continuing this one the normal week, which would be May 27th. I'm going to be out of town. So instead, we will be coming back with this Mothership game, finishing it off on June 3rd, the first Friday of June, the first Friday of Pride Month. So look out for that. As always, don't forget to eat enough food, drink enough water, get enough sleep, and take care of yourself, because self-care is very important. And don't forget to love yourself like we love you.
That was targeted to me.
It was.
It was lovely to see you.